Guys, got another video here in the channel. This one's for the Club World Cup, which kicks off tomorrow night. Enter Miami and Al Ahly, the first game. I just have you guys hear my fantasy team, and this one's in the FIFA play.fifa in the website, the fantasy game, and it's the team I have. Kicking off match day one. It's important to obviously know, chip strategy when you make your team. I messed around, a lot with it until I got some that, I was comfortable with, that made me, comfortable enough. And I settled just for, using the 12 man match day one, and then using the max captain for match day two, and then match day three, using the wild card. I just worked it out. Originally, I had, max captaincy one, 12 man two, or wild card two. But then the problem that I ran into with that is just, resting. Who knows? A lot of these big teams that are guaranteed through come match day three. The whole resting, even though I heard, teams are not supposed to be resting, they're going to get fined and all this BS. But I don't know. Just to make me comfortable enough to have whatever team I want come match day three, I decided to leave the wild card for then. So I'm just gonna run the 12 man, then max captains. So yeah, it's my match day one team. So this is a team that I made that was gonna be good for match day one and match day two. Obviously, I'll have two transfers that I'm gonna use from one to two, but the rest of the team is gonna last me for the first two match days. So we're going with Holland, Kane, and Yildiz as my attackers. Midfield is Olise, Julian Brown, Hashkayeta, Mastantuono, Akturkoglu, Trent, Stanisic, Gavardiol, and who else we got? On defense, Cambiaso, Kelly. It's the bench. Ederson, Armani as my starting keeper, and I felt like I couldn't leave out Mbappe. That's another big reason why I went with a 12 man match day one. I just felt like my team was kind of, naked in a way, missing something without Mbappe. It just didn't really feel right, especially with the whole resting situation. If there is a match day where I'm certain, Real Madrid are going to be full strength, I feel like it's going to be this first match, and Mbappe is just on a different level lately. I just feel like you got to have him. Kane also is just, Auckland City are like the worst ranked team in the whole tournament. You gotta have them, really. Then we have Holland, two top hitters. You gotta have Olise. The one worry I have without having max captain match day one is between these two right here. Olise could easily steal all the points and then, drop a 20 point or something. If you run max captaincy, that's 40 points right there. That is the one thing that kind of scares me. But yeah, this team I feel like is good for match day one, match day two. The substitutions that I plan on doing from match day one to two. As crazy as it seems, I'm gonna take Kane off and I'm gonna put Danny Bouanga from LAFC. I don't know, just gut feeling. Bouanga is gonna do really well match day two. Probably seems kind of stupid doing that, taking off Kane. Plays Boca Juniors, but I don't know. It's whatever. Honestly, it also is going to allow me to have funds to then go Haskayeta off for Bellingham in. Bellingham's going to play Pachuca. I feel like it's a great option to have Bellingham. And then Buanga is a great option playing, Tunis, match day two. Esperance Tunis. So it's just, I think it worked out. Other options that I see viable, let's go through the matches here. Inter Miami kicks off the tournament tomorrow at home. Crap load of Argentinians are going to be there in Miami. I have a gut feeling Messi's going to do really well. The thing that kind of kept me from picking him really is just the other great options with better teams. Inter Miami is real iffy, and Al Ahly is not like a bum team or anything. One of the most winningest teams in Africa, and just like, bro, I want to believe Messi is going to score, but at the same time, Inter Miami is not this powerhouse team. Whereas, Yildiz with Juventus, Kane and Holland with Man City are better collective teams than Inter Miami. Like, let's just be real. The odds of scoring are therefore, better in my opinion. Bayern Munich are expected to score, I think it's like 4.5 goals against Auckland City. You got to have Bayern attackers. I think it's really risky if you don't go Bayern attackers. Real even game here. I mean, could be I see a slight edge for PSG, but I don't know if Dembele is gonna play with all these injuries and stuff. Who knows? Could easily be a game for either side to win or a tie. Palmeiras Sport, very even game. I don't see a heavy favorite or anything. People kind of shit on the Brazilian team, but I as a Brazilian, I very well understand that's not the case. As a Botafogo diehard fan, come on, I'll be honest with you guys, we're favorites. Not just the fan bias, but if you want to pick Botafogo attackers, they do get the differential bonus as well because they're super low on. John under the sticks, great keeper. Cuiabano, if he plays for 4 million as a left wing, like he has been playing, like you're getting a guy with goal threat, good clean sheet odds, low ownership, everything in one. Like great option if you need some funds, to be allocated elsewhere. Chelsea, heavy favorites against LAFC, I think. Cole Palmer, insanely good option. I do kind of feel, worried that I don't have him. Him and Messi are the two that scare me the most, not having my team. I'm worried, to say the least. But, pieces are going to have to be left out of your team. That's just how it is. But those two really worry me not having. Could be an even game here. I have Aktürkoğlu. I think he's a good option. But I really just have him for that Matchday 2 fixture. But I do believe he can do well here in Matchday 1 as well. That's why he's in the team. Flamengo, heavy favorites against Esperance Tunis. I really did everything I could in my power to have a Flamengo defender, but at the end of the day, the team in its final form, I wasn't able to. Leo Ortiz, the center back, insanely good option. Sometimes he'll push up, he can get you an assist. Great aerial game. I mean, it hurts to leave him out. And then they're all low ownership as well. Very high clean sheet odds. You can trust as a Brazilian. I watched the Brazilian League. I truly believe that this game right here, Borussia Dortmund are favorites against Fluminense. I have Julian Brandt in my team. River Plate, I believe, are favorites against this Japanese side here. Or Korean side, I don't remember. But Mastantuono for 4.3 million, no-brainer. Like, at least strictly for Matchday 1, if you can fit him in, he does everything for River Plate. Pens, set pieces. Like, it's a great option. I have him in for Matchday 1 and 2. Inter heavy favorites against Monterrey here, but again, who knows what lineup they're running. Very risky. Ulsan against the Sundowns here. Two, not so highly ranked sides. Game of surprises. A lot of different things can happen. Man City kind of in the same boat as Inter Miami. I know Gavardio's probably playing. I have him there. I have Ederson. But then the rest is kind of like, I have Haaland because I feel like I have to have him. Even if he doesn't play, everybody else is going to have him. But I don't know. They could easily run Marmouche or, some crap and keep Haaland on the bench. Who knows? You got to play Haaland, though. Mbappe just might not be the easiest walk in the park against Al Hilal. Al Hilal is a very good side. I don't see like a 4-0 or anything, but I do expect Mbappe to potentially be involved. Juve, heavy favorites, and they're not looked at all for no reason. You'll see all of their main players are low ownership. As smart fan as the owners, I, suggest that you guys look at them. I have 3 Juve pieces. Cambiaso's a defender with good clean sheet odds, good assist, goal odds. He just scored for Italy in their recent game against Moldova. I mean, if he plays, he's basically an extra attacker. Yildiz, their best player this season, and he is like, 2.3% out? That's like a joke. Like, serious. You'll get the bonus, the scouting bonus right here, as you can read. The low ownership players get +2. Dude, super great option, Yildiz. Because Vlahovic and Colomani have the whole minutes situation. I wanted Vlahovic at first, but settled for Yildiz. I feel like his minutes are a little more guaranteed, as surprising as it is. Kelly, low ownership. Another great piece on defense for you guys to explore. Good clean sheet odds and plus 2 points because he's right now 3% owned. Their first two games are against weak opposition. Great options for you guys to target. Yeah, I think that's gonna be about it for this first video here. Some options I believe you guys can target. Let me see. Let me run down some other pieces that you guys could potentially target. Let me see here. Just going down a list, I guess. Messi, like I said, I got a feeling, man. Miami and the home crowd, but just the team situation. Inter Miami being Inter Miami, I don't know. I can't get myself. Palmer hurts to leave him out. I got a feeling he can do really well. Any of the Bayern guys, it's hard to know who's gonna play, but let's be real. Girassi, great option for the remainder of the group stage. All these guys are hype. Like Doué's doing good, but I'm not just gonna play him because of one good performance in the Champions League. People get over their head really easy. Colomani, good option. Omar Marmoush, great option. Vlahovic. It's just about again knowing who will play, but we don't. We got to take some risks here. The Benfica pieces I like a lot. Turkoglu, I'm gonna have him. Yeah. Adeyemi, Gittins if you play, great option. Doku, I have a feeling he's gonna start and do really well. Doku, I have a serious look at if you guys are confident in Man City. Pedro's a good option if he starts for Flamengo. Like they play a really bad team. Him or Cebolinha, Everton, great options in the Flamengo tag. Coxu, I believe, is a good option. Any of the Chelsea forwards, let's be honest. Like it's just about knowing who's gonna play. Arda Güler, man, I had him on the team. It's just the whole situation between him and Rodrigo Modric, who starts. I kind of gave up and went for Braun instead. But yeah, Trent. I mean, I feel like I gotta have him just to protect myself. High ownership. If we know Dumfries gonna play, or if you want to take a risk on him, we know who Dumfries is. He's literally an extra attacker. Guy has like 20 goal contributions or something in the Serie A. It's unreal. It's really unreal. I think I'll leave it at that. Kimmich, insanely good option. But for the group stage, if you want to target teams for the first two, Bayern, River Plate, I'd say you can. Inter, if you're confident on who's going to play, go for it. Man City, Juventus, Real for the remainder of the group stage. Stick with that. I think you guys will do pretty well. Going with some of the players I talked about, I sense you'll have some success there. And yeah, we'll have some more videos here as the tournament progresses. But yeah, it's the first video here, and hope it helped you guys in some way. Peace out.